What's up, y'all? We back at it again today. I'm trying to remember. Did I skip out on y'all last week? I hope I didn't, but I really don't remember doing the episode. I was thinking about that last night. It was easy for me to check, but I just don't really too much check the page after I uploaded, man. Which I need to get better at. Cause I know some of y'all be hollering at me, saying a little something, and I need to get to checking it. But today gonna be slightly different. I'm gonna pray in a minute. But I want to talk about two dudes, two homeboys of mine. One of them is a guy that I'm related to. I say a homeboy, but it's a cousin and a cousin. We're from the same hood, but he's one of my family members that actually is from that hood. And one is a guy who represents something different than what I represent. But me and him clicked like in prison. I met him in prison. And he was always a level headed dude, man. Somebody that kind of like when I tell you that you find somebody like you, if you end up going to prison, he was one of them dudes. Um, we got out, I think around the same time, 2007. We've been cool ever since. Um, this is one of the dudes I can actually say comes to my house and I open the door and let him in. One of the dudes that I go to his house and I'm going in. I'm sitting down. I probably go in the refrigerator, you know what I'm saying, like that. This one of the dudes I know that if my mama needs something, then he'll come through and help out. But both of these dudes have been sick recently. And to the best of my knowledge, they both in the hospital as we speak. And I was thinking about doing a show where I call them. But if nothing else, I'm going to pray for them. So that's what we're going to do right now. Father, I come to you as humble as I know how. Eyes closed and head bowed. I say a prayer not just for me, but mainly for these two people that I'm speaking about, my friends. I know that you have recently took an opportunity to show them how serious life can be and how much you should cherish it. These are also two people in my life that I cherish and I want to see do better. I like to pray for their body as a man and their soul as your child, that you would take care of all of that, bless both of these situations with more life, not just for me and my greedy ways, but I know their families also need them. These are two men who are leaders in their family, who have made a way for people besides themselves. And if you see fit, I would ask that you bless them to keep going, taking care of these people they take care of. And one of them is dealing with sepsis and the other with cancer, Father. Both of these situations can be very deadly. I've had to visit one of my partners in the hospital when he was getting treated for their cancer, and I know exactly how scary it can be for him, his wife, his kids, his brothers. And the other one's Father, I have not had a chance to visit him yet. But I would hope that you would get him out of the hospital before I could even get up there. I know we have a lot of people around him that also care about him, but I need you to work with your miracles do. Not just for me and them, but also for their families. I would also like to pray for my friends and family, my followers, people who listen to me. Give me the words that I need to say to reach the people that you need me to reach, Father. Thank you. Amen. Um, let's see. Let's start off with my guy Wayne. Wayne is my cousin. We grew up in the streets, running the streets, doing the cripping thing. But even though that's still a part of it, it's so far behind where we are in life now. Wayne does yard work. I believe his sons work for him down in Texas. And I also believe they do pretty well for themselves doing yard work. Like, they blessed, to say the least. My other guy is Anthony Main Latif. Latif is Latif GD, a BD. No, Latif BD. I had to think about it from North Little Rocky BD. But I watched Latif come home and get out of all of that, start making babies, get a good job, take care of his family, move up in life, buy a big house. Got to the point where he started motivating me. I ain't gonna lie. He younger than me. Wayne, he's the exact same age, or a little older. But he started motivating me, man, and never been a hateful bone in my body towards dude. I don't think he ever had a hateful bone in his body towards me. It took about 11 years, but he finally got me on at the job where he was working and making all this money. I ain't last too long. They laid me off. Um, I worked my way up into this trucking business. And when it came time for him to leave that job, he took the money that he had saved from the job he was working with and bought him a truck. He wanted me to drive for him. I was hoping that he hadn't had a wreck like I did when I heard he was in the hospital. But turned out it was sepsis, man. And I did my research on it and found out that can kill you. So I prayed for him, man. I prayed for him. I had to pray for my other cousin with his situation. And God is bringing them both because Wayne was unresponsive. He was laid up in the hospital. He was unresponsive, man. And we was praying for him. And next thing you know, his wife Mika was online, and she was letting everybody know that he had went from unresponsive to up talking to the family. And I'm like, won't he do it? But it's a scary situation. She reacting to something I said right now. I just seen Mika pop up. But I I had to tell her that, man, look, the fear that I was feeling, because I was scared. You know what I'm saying? It's like I used to look at my mama like, man, because my mama tell me, she like, man, I'm losing my friends. My friends dying. I'm like, mama, y'all in y'all 70s and 80s. A lot of these people didn't take care of themselves. They not, you know what I'm saying? And now I'm starting to feel them like I'm looking around. It's like people I came up with is dying. And it ain't from violence. It's from, and the violence is understandable. It ain't, but it is. I can understand it. Okay, you got shot, you died. You was messing around over there in the trap. You was robbing folks. You was doing this. You was selling Netflix. You died. You got killed. But when you dying because your body is failing you, when you dying because of cancer, you dying because of this, you getting sick over here and you dying, that stuff right there will scare you. With Wayne, it scared me because it's like, I know the situation. I know that, like last time he was up here getting his treatment, it was me, and I think his brother, his wife, probably one other homeboy came to see dude. And you would think that would make him scared. But for me, it's like, man, I don't want to lose. Even if you ain't somebody I talk to every day, you somebody I got love for, man. And that's not a lot of people in this world. I know I'm supposed to love everybody, and I do, but I don't love everybody equally. I don't have the same amount of love for everybody as I do certain people. It's people from my hood I don't get along with. You couldn't even put us in the same room, it'd be a problem. Wayne ain't one of them people. He ain't never been one of them people. That's my family. That's a dude that I'm proud of. That's a dude, like I tell y'all, man, I do what I can, or whatever I can to take care of my family, my mama, my sisters. That's a dude like that. That handle his business is not a whole. It's not the majority of us to do that. So when I see a dude like that, like me, like Wayne, like T, and we suffering and we going through something, I know that we gonna need help because it's like it's us that always get treated bad. That dude that don't help his mom at all, when he going through something, everybody there for him. The females there for him, the fake homeboy come through for him, fake friends, hell, even family. With us, sometimes it seems like we ain't got nobody but God. My thing is, man, even when them dudes feel like they ain't got nobody, it's somebody like me that's gonna pray for them. It's somebody like me that's gonna pray for them. Let me see something. I don't even know if I got a might have to run out and grab the other phone. I'm gonna try. Let me see if I can call Wayne. It might not work, but it might. All right, it's telling me to get the message app. I'm gonna grab this other phone real quick, man. Y'all hold it down for me. Hold on, what's happening? I think it says call. What's up, cuz? I can barely hear you. Hold on. You all right? Shit, I know you is, man. You scared the shit out of it, man. Yeah. Damn. Man, I was just hitting you up. I'm actually doing my little gospel podcast right now, and I was talking about you and my other homeboy. Both of y'all in the hospital right now. So my thing was, I just got through praying for y'all, but I was letting them know, man, that y'all two dudes that I look up to because of the way y'all go through life taking care of your family. And I was telling us like, man, it seems like dudes like that, like us, when we going through shit, we don't really be having nobody. No matter who we take care of, when the hard times come, it seems like it's all the fake dudes that got 100 people around them. I say, but the thing about it is, y'all need to know, man, no matter what you're going through, there's always gonna be somebody in the back you might not even know about that's praying for you. But now, man, I was seeing Mika post on Facebook, man, and it really was scaring the shit out of me. Yeah. You said it was the morphine though? Nah, that's scary, man. Yeah. I understand. Yeah, I was telling my mom about that. I was like, man, you know it's serious because hell, they be having to bring that man all the way to Arkansas. He stay in Texas. And then I told her, I said, man, and the fucked up part about it is he come all the way up here where everybody at, and people act like they still can't get to the hospital to come see him. Yeah, yeah. Where you at now? Now I'm saying you in Dallas though? Yeah. Well, uh, I was just checking on you, man. See, I want to put my eyes on you, make sure you were straight. Uh, I ain't gonna say straight, but back as good as you could be right now. How long they say you gonna be in the hospital? Yeah. You think you gonna be able to talk tomorrow? I say, you think you gonna be able to talk tomorrow after they do that? All right, well, I'm gonna try to get back with you, man. Call you tomorrow. All right, love you too, man. I ain't know if I was gonna be able to call. Let me see if I can call Aunt. I ain't got too much time left. So if I do get them on here, it's probably not gonna give us the whole conversation. That's why I said it's probably not gonna give y'all the whole conversation. And I know y'all couldn't hear that, 'cause I could barely hear it. But shit, let me try. It say it's calling, but hell, I don't know. I got about 3 minutes left on this hand answer. Anyway, man, if y'all find it in y'all heart, man, y'all pray for my homeboys. They going through it right now. Dwayne say that it was the morphine they had gave him and made him kind of like go out of it. He said at first he couldn't really wake up. His wife kept trying to wake him up. He said he couldn't wake up. He was in and out of it. His brother came to check on him. He started trying to fight his brother. Some more shit happened. The police came. He's trying to fight the police. Ended up going to the hospital, which he in and out the hospital all the time with that cancer. He wasn't recognizing his grandkids when he woke up, and they was asking, "Did he know who he was?" He do now, but it's like I couldn't, I couldn't even imagine how that feels, man. Being in them situations, but man, just pray for my homeboy, y'all. I'm gonna keep praying for him. I know God gonna work that magic, man, like he been doing. But until then, y'all know the motto: lean on God, depend on God, wait on God, on God.